In this video, we are going to understand what efficient communication is, communication with awareness, the key elements, and the reasons and purpose behind it. Communication skills are essential for achieving our life goals and happiness, whether it's in a conversation, a family gathering, a work presentation, or a talk in front of a large audience. And the good news is that a good communicator is made, not born. It's a skill that can be learned and trained. First things first, prepare yourself to communicate. People who are communicatively wise work from the inside out before exposing themselves. As Gandhi said in his quote, "Watch your thoughts, for they will become your words. Watch your words, for they will become your actions. Watch your actions, for they will become your habits. Watch your habits, for they will forge your character. Watch your character, for it will make your destiny." Success and happiness come to those who can connect with themselves through self-awareness and with others. Humans are social beings by nature. We are shaped in society and we deeply need each other. Life is all about love and connections. In today's world, thankfully, we are not competing for physical survival. We are competing for economic, social, and professional survival. The skills of communication and persuasion are essential for navigating the challenges of the real world. Most conflicts arise because of poor communication between people. We are often responsible for many of the problems, including health issues. We all know how easily conflict can arise, along with misunderstandings and misinterpretations. It is essential for everyone, and the lack of communication skills is a cause of great unhappiness and stress. And since humans are social beings by nature, communication with awareness is the art of healing through communication and words. It is medicine for the soul. Today, we know without a doubt that when you connect with another human being, when you help them feel valuable, loved, appreciated, capable, and intelligent, a lot of hormones are being triggered in both people, even in the observer. Let's outline a series of key points in communication with awareness. First, understand what makes communication essential. We all undoubtedly have fascinating things to share. We are unique individuals with unique experiences in the world. Never underestimate anyone because they will surely surprise you. What happens? Many people have not developed communication skills. We often encounter incredibly powerful minds with fascinating experiences and stories that don't reach others. Communication ability isn't just optional, it's actually a basic need. People of immense value to give, who truly have the potential to offer interesting things to the lives of others, yet they fail to deliver their message. They fall behind, left out, frustrated due to a lack of skill in communication. Because they don't know how to make a good impression, have an interesting appearance, how to capture attention, and they go unnoticed or are undervalued. Communication is what makes the message reach its destination, but many don't give it the importance it deserves. Being able to capture attention, generate interest, create a connection, and communicate your message with clarity and efficiency is crucial. So, the packaging communication is often just as important, if not more, than the content. In fact, research suggests that in face-to-face communication, 55% of the impact comes from body language, 38% from tone of voice, and only 7% from the actual words spoken, the content. This highlights how crucial delivery is. Secondly, we're going to clearly distinguish between speaking and communicating. We must speak with the natural purpose that radiates from the essence of who we are, from our natural being to share, strengthen, build connections, and establish new relationships with others. Our internal compass will make us feel better when we engage positively with others, and it will make us feel like an old rag when we have poor and negative communications. How is it possible that some people talk a lot and still can't communicate anything, while others with barely speaking can communicate so much? For example, by having a powerful image. Communication is about reaching the receiver. It's about touching the mind and heart of others. Communication is extraordinarily complex due to our very human condition. The good news is that it's a skill that can be learned. A good communicator is not born, they are made. Let's look at a series of key points to master in communication. People who are communicatively savvy work from the outside in, meaning they understand the importance of adjusting their approach based on the audience, context, and environment. They are aware of how they present themselves and their messages, focusing on how their words, tone, body language, and overall delivery impact those around them. By considering the external factors first, they are better equipped to connect, influence, and engage effectively with others. The first obstacle we face is when we interact on autopilot and not being present. In this context, we often don't listen, don't observe, and many times we don't feel a connection with those we interact with. The difference between a child's listening and an adult's is fundamentally that the child listens with genuine interest. When you're saying something, they're there, present, not somewhere else. But the adult typically listens politely, without presence. Presence is essential, and it's one of the common difficulties in communication. Presence is what enables you to connect with people. The great communicator cultivates the habit of active listening, observing, being present. It's about listening actively, much more than talking. Stephen Covey said, "Most people don't listen to understand, they listen to respond." The successful strategy is the opposite. For this, it's essential to be fully present, which is not possible when on autopilot. The good communicator keeps their focus on serving the audience. They speak for them, not for themselves. Observe whether you manage to keep their genuine attention and interest. It's about leaving the conversation or talk feeling better than you entered, happy, motivated, relaxed, and positive, versus offended, angry, or frustrated. Every occasion is an opportunity to make an impact. People will forget what you told them, but they won't forget how you made them feel. If your focus is truly on the audience, you are with the audience, you are there for them and by them. And you do this when you genuinely care about people, when you value them, and when, even if you've never met them before, you love them. Then something profound happens. The magic unfolds. And attitude is also crucial. When we act from the ego rather than from our true self, it makes a difference. It's about overcoming egocentrism and moving away from the attitude of, "I'm here to compete with others, to be the best, to get my way, to influence, to convince." True success will come when we are not trapped by our ego, but connected with our true self. Reflect, have I spoken from anger, from a sense of superiority, with a condescending tone that might have bothered someone, or with excessive humility? Before and after interacting with others, evaluate your energy. There's a way of communicating called assertiveness, where you speak with firmness but without harshness. In other words, your way of speaking is powerful but not aggressive. Avoid arguments. They only serve to deteriorate and destroy relationships. Step away from negative contexts. Postpone them for moments when influence and persuasion have room to thrive. But do not participate in negative interactions or ego battles. Criticism, humiliation, and aggression will create a boomerang effect, returning damage and aggression. Interact only from serenity, positivity, and calm, with the sole purpose of growing, solving problems, solidifying, and establishing new relationships. Reflect and be aware of the energy you emit. What is your energy, positive or negative? Likewise, abandon toxic tangents. If you see the conversation moving toward criticizing absent people or any other toxic direction, steer it back or exit the conversation entirely. Stay focused on positivity. Preparation and post-reflection are essential. Writing can be very useful for organizing ideas and messages to convey, and for establishing the right vocabulary to express ourselves. Recording ourselves in audio or video, or reviewing video conferences we've participated in, will help us reflect on our interactions, identify areas for improvement, and consolidate our achievements. One of the key points to keep in mind is relevance to the audience. We must adapt to the audience. To keep their attention, there has to be relevance. The difference between interesting and relevant is simple. Relevant is what you see as something that matters to your life, something that makes a difference in your life. That's why it's crucial to understand the audience and prepare for them. Why are they there? Do they want to learn or improve their communication skills? What are their concerns, hopes, doubts, internal struggles? By knowing this, you can adapt the message to the audience. And here it's important to pay attention to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. What stage are the people you're interacting with in? Don't insist on having them focus on aspects that are outside their current stage, as they won't be interested at all. Their desire, their focus, is on the stage they're in. For example, if they're in the self-actualization stage, they won't be interested in basic survival topics. And clarity and simplicity are of vital importance. The next point is to make it simple. The intelligent person is capable of explaining the most complex things in a way that an elderly person or a child can understand. If something isn't understood, it's often not the receiver's problem but the sender's. There are lengthy texts that you start reading and just can't understand. You've read 4 pages and haven't grasped anything. You think, I can't be that clueless, it's not possible. Moreover, the ability to summarize is crucial. Nowadays, time is very valuable, and it's highly appreciated when people can express themselves without going off on tangents. Get to the point. Be clear, concise, and precise. Good things, when brief, are twice as good. Today, people want everything instantly. Short-form content like shorts and quick videos are thriving on social media. Also, it's important to give time for processing information. Especially when we talk about complex topics, one can get lost, not due to a lack of intelligence, but due to a lack of silence, a lack of time to process the information. Silence also calms the speaker. It allows them to breathe more deeply and remain calm while communicating. And it's essential to speak with conviction. Be knowledgeable about what you're talking about, or be capable of raising convincing questions that spark a good discussion. It's crucial to stay up to date, know a bit about everything, and have a genuine point of view on current major events. And to be experts or specialists in something with which we can delight others, to be a reference for others in something. Aware individuals introduce good information into their minds daily. They read every day, listen to good podcasts or videos, and set aside time for reflection. Little by little they learn, gaining discernment and conviction. Furthermore, we live in a world of real-time information immersed in an excess of data. Nowadays, data is often called the new oil. Data is a valuable asset, but it must go through people and be refined to gain value. This is data literacy. This is not data science. Not everyone in the world needs to be a data scientist, but everyone needs to be comfortable reading, analyzing, and arguing with data. And this is a skill accessible to everyone, much like basic arithmetic. Similarly with mathematics, you don't need to master advanced mathematics. Science is the pursuit of truth, and mathematics is the language through which science and nature communicate. Whether you're looking to make money, pursue science, or understand areas like game theory, politics, economics, investments, or technology, mathematics is at the heart of it all. In other videos in the distribution list dedicated to communication, we will discuss other key aspects of communication such as political savvy, how to read people and situations, voice management, image, NLP, storytelling, persuasion, public speaking, negotiation, networking, idiosyncrasy of different cultures, and more. Many have not been educated to communicate, to use their body, mind, and voice to transmit effectively. However, it is a key skill, crucial to the success and happiness of individuals in the achievement of their life processes. The world of communication is fascinating and highly rewarding because the progress brings great joy, fulfillment, and growth to our lives. It is a skill that can be learned and developed throughout life. It's learned by modeling others, carefully listening to the best, and understanding the techniques they use. But fundamentally, it is learned and mastered by communicating. Little by little, by exposing ourselves, managing anxiety, and practicing in safe environments, just like when we learn to drive or ride a bicycle. For those who struggle more, it's about overcoming barriers bit by bit, expanding our territory, facing challenges, and achieving the life we desire, which is within our reach. It's a matter of effort and perseverance. Progress is the key. Learning and training by applying the knowledge we acquire is the key. Just do it. Take a few minutes a day to conquer a barrier, develop a skill. The good communicator is able to transmit their genuineness, their true self, the best of who they are. They make every opportunity a chance to show the best of themselves, while also bringing out the greatness in others. They are able to create messages that connect, persuade, and empathize with one person, a group, or an audience, with the goal of delivering a message, a purpose. True communication is the art of connection. Effective communication is medicine for the soul. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like. I'll see you in the next one.